If you haven't made Crunchwrap Supremes yourself, you've got to try it, and you may never have to go to the Bell again. Even if you want to see how we knock out this, our Taco Bell Copycat Crunchwrap Supreme, stick around while we dig in. Once again, here we are doing a Taco Bell Copycat, and we're not sorry about it. No, we're not. In fact, when Adam said we're gonna revisit the Crunchwrap Supreme, I was like, we've done it before. He's all, yeah, but it's been a couple of years. I'm like, yeah, twist my arm, let's do it again. It has. 2.5 years ago, we did this for the first time, my first time. Since that time, I've made Crunchwrap Supremes almost as many times as I've made Smash Burgers, okay? Not even close. Which is a lot, by the way, right, yes. They are a family favorite. In fact, when I ran this idea by my wife and my kiddos, they were like, oh, please do Crunchwraps again. In fact, we've got the peanut gallery here with us. Yes. They can't wait for it. People heard. They're all here for it, literally because of this one. Word got out, we're doing the Crunchwrap Supremes. Not only are we making them for ourselves, for you, we're feeding the masses, and they're taking some to go. Right, so we are making a whole bunch, 2 pounds worth of ground beef, which will get us a good 15 to 20 Crunchwraps. We'll make a handful for the show, so show you how we do it, because this is one we promise you gotta do if you haven't done it. Can I get to the groceries? Right, get to the groceries. Yeah, here we go. All right, so right here we've got everything you need for a Crunchwrap Supreme. We've got these flour tortillas. We're using those Tostitos. Cheese sauce. We've got the ground beef, sour cream, these hard tostada shells. We've got shredded lettuce, Taco Bell seasoning, because this is a Taco Bell cook. We've got diced tomatoes, and we've got this Mexican blend cheese. I really am super excited. This is one that I have done so many times over the past 2.5 years, and really excited to bring it back to the channel. So this might be one of those videos that is just for us. We hope you enjoy and see the process of how we do Crunchwrap Supremes. Yep. We will walk you through step by step, but also in a way that's entertaining, so you'll enjoy it. Brett, let's get to the Here we go. All right, well, first things first, we do have the ground beef. If we are on the ceramic, the Sierra griddle, so we're not gonna lay any oil down. If we were on the Blackstone or another griddle still, we would definitely throw about a tablespoon worth of oil just to keep from sticking. All right, here we go, and there we go. Now, this is 90-10 ground beef, and we did thaw it from frozen, because I have found with my taco meats, with my spaghettis, anytime I'm adding sauces, I prefer the 90-10. 80-20 perfect for, say, smash burgers or other things like that. But this was our choice. We had both, and I told Brett, I said, we're gonna go with the 90-10. We're gonna cook this up, and as soon as it starts to brown, we'll add our seasoning. How do you make food better than Taco Bell? You use Taco Bell seasoning. That's right. That's our secret ingredient. It's ours that we purchased from the store. That's Taco Bell. But here's the difference. We put much love into this. That's the difference. But I have students that work at Taco Bell who do an amazing job. Love you guys. But let's go ahead and add the seasoning. The recipe actually calls for this packet plus water. What we have found is every time we've done this on the griddle, we have never added the water, and it cooks just fine for us, and we get extra flavor because of it. Yep.
It smells delicious.
Yes, it does. Especially right now, because we are using 90-10 beef. It is nice to get that extra flavor. Now, one thing, if you've noticed, I have really chopped this this beef really fine to make it as consistent like Taco Bell. Taco Bell is that really fine meat. Now, you saw we got that cowboy fire pit. We were actually going to try to do the tomahawk tonight. We're super excited. We had some wood that was unfortunately a little bit wet, but it is starting to cook, so we might get this. I'm feeling some heat off this, and since it's cold out here, we're enjoying the heat from the fire pit like we said we could. Yes. Okay, the meat is done. That took all of 4.5 minutes. So we're gonna move the meat over here. We'll set our build station here and our cook station here. All right, so the build for this, while Brett is cleaning the griddle and getting a spot ready for me, we've got the right side of the griddle, or the left side of the griddle is ready to go. So this is what we do. We take our burrito size tortilla. We're gonna take our cheese sauce here, and we get a dollop right there in the middle. Then we go from there, and all right, so I decided I was gonna leave the ground beef, but I thought, wait, we move the station to here as Brett cleans off the griddle again. Brett's obsessed with keeping my griddle clean. I like it. I'm not gonna complain. It's my job. Hashtag he has one job. Okay. So we get a ground beef. Now the key to this is you gotta keep it flat, because if you do this too thick, then it's harder to close and you might end up with some splitting headaches. Okay, anyways. Thanks, Cameron. Now, tostadas, they're hard to keep whole, so we do try to find one that is whole, that stays like that. And then what I do, next thing on is our sour cream. So then we're gonna spread this out. And basically what we do, and one way to kind of remember this, is you've got a hot side and you've got a cold side. So on this, so then we're gonna go cheese. And by the way, this order almost doesn't matter. We're gonna go tomato, and then we're going lettuce. And by the way, this might be a little different than what I did last time, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. This is how we do it though. And then the key here is to get your little one in. And then I always start towards me. I learned this lesson from Brett.
Yep.
And then
start closest to you and move to the left clockwise.
And then basically you're just getting your straight line down, and this is going to be a thick one, I can tell. And I'm gonna go 2 more, and then 1 more. Now I could have ended that one, but this gives me, I feel, a little bit more control.
And really key, after Adam presses, he's gonna flip it so that it sets on the bottom. We're gonna build a bunch on this tray right here, so they're gonna set, and that weight is gonna help create the seam.
So one thing that I do, and a lot of people, I've never seen this, but what I do is I press. I know I'm gonna break that crunchy part in the middle, but it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm trying to break it, but as I spin it, what I'm doing is I'm sealing the edges. So when I set it over here, then I can set it straight down and it's good to go. We're gonna go ahead and get the next several of these done.
All right, so we are down to the final cook down. What? Let's go ahead and just finish these up.
So we've got these sitting. It is cold out here. Now I always give these a spin. Sometimes Brett and I like to put either butter if we're on the griddle, if we're on a rolled steel, we will put oil just to make sure these don't stick. But this is the biggest thing we're doing, is just making sure this doesn't stick. I'll let that cook about a minute and then we'll flip it. All right, it's been just about a minute and a half. Look at that. That's exactly what we like to see. You get a little touch of golden brown on each corner. We'll go another minute and we'll pull it. All right. See, a little bit darker. That's what we're looking for. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, what we say in the business,
Load them up.
Load them up. We're going to load the griddle.
Very specific to the business.
It is only in the business can you say load them up if griddle cooking. But as you can see, because they've been sitting here and it is cold, they are keeping their form. So we've got all of these. We're going to cook these up and then we're going to pull them. All right, well, there it is in all its glory. I caught Brett off guard watching some football. It is playoff
NFL
season.
playoff football is on
We
right
won't
now.
tell you who's playing and who's losing 17-0. But that said,
Right.
super excited about this. Now, one thing that I will say, as soon as I grabbed this, I told Brett, yep, I knew. We make these all the time. I haven't made them in a while. We always use butter for the outside. You can or you don't have to, but it just helps with a little bit, give a little bit of butteriness, and also just with the overall cook.
Yeah, and Adam, like he does these a lot more than I do. But when I do, I don't do butter.
Yeah.
I just do them. So this is. He was asking, do we need butter? I'm like, no, just put them down. Let's do it. So.
Right, but with as cold as it is, we wanted to eat these quick while they're hot. So like we say, can look amazing.
These look absolutely exactly like they should.
Yep. Like we say, they can smell amazing.
Taco Bell, can I get a smell? Yeah.
Taco Bell smell, yeah you can. Or Taco Bell, yeah you can.
Taco Bell, you can. Ah,
Taco
that's great.
Bell, yeah. Bell, yeah. Taco Bell, yeah you can. But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Get the sauce.
It is just like it is every time.
Yep.
And of course,
We knew what we were walking into with this one.
our
so.
sauce of choice, the Taco Bell mild that we get at the store, Brett.
This is our favorite hot sauce.
I'm gonna toss a little bit on this. Our favorite hot sauce. Well, FML sauce is pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. Florida Man's
Oops.
Lunacy.
Oh my gosh, I'm dripping
My
all over the
guy,
place.
shout out to Jason.
Try not
Florida
to drip
Man's
too much.
Lunacy.
Go ahead and take a bite. Dinner has been served. That's the way you gotta do it. Because you can load this up, it's all fresh from your house. It really is as good as my family says, better than Taco Bell. Taco Bell, if you're watching, we mean no disrespect. We love Taco Bell.
We love Taco Bell. That's why we do so many copycats.
Thank you for allowing us to make Taco Bell at home.
What a treat. And we've done a bunch of different variations. We've done birria crunch wraps. We've done breakfast crunch wraps. We've done Cubano crunch wraps.
Yeah.
So, but nothing like the OG.
Nothing honestly tops the OG. This is the best of all of them.
Good. All right.
We
Ready?
get all the layers. No, I'm still eating.
I want to wrap this up so I can finish mine. We've got these others.
I'm
We're
sorry.
sending-
You want to crunch wrap this up? with that, we bid you adieu. All right, man. But no, so this was absolutely good. If this gave you another idea, another something that you can throw down on your griddle, make sure and give this a thumbs up. It's one way in which you can support us, right, Adam?
That's right. He's using my lines.
Another way you can support us is by purchasing or ordering our cookbook that is currently out, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook. Or we have the pre-order for Smashed. It is up for pre-order on Amazon. We've got that link down below, as well as the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook. So many of the cooks that we enjoy doing here on the griddle are in both cookbooks, and you can find those out just by simply ordering. And we thank you so much for your support for everyone that has already ordered and everyone that is going to order. You know, Brett and I get together, we do so many cooks in a day. As a result, we just take 1 or 2 bites. This is one of the last cooks of the night. This was dinner. I thought I would take a couple bites and wait. I couldn't wait, dude.
Yeah.
It was, first of all, ridiculously good. So good, just like it always is. If you have not done Crunchwraps, you have to do Crunchwraps, and then come back and let us know that you did Crunchwraps.
And how they turned out.
And how they turned out. We absolutely do love getting to come and do this. And Brett already took care of all my lines, so I got nothing else to add to this. Spectacular. So glad we came and did this.
Me too, as
Aside from coming and knocking out a banger like this, why else do we get together to do these cooks?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
griddle on.
I legit just wanted to keep eating.
That's done. I was like, that was not my intention, but like, oh my God.